What is the end goal that you guys are looking?
Vision is very clear. We really need to create a world-class platform for our domestic players.
How would you measure growth further
So
down the
it's
line?
nothing related with the Mumbai Indians or so. It is all about a platform. Players are playing along with some of the players who played for India.
How do you ensure the league strengthens that culture rather than becoming just another short format tournament?
Not looking as a short format, another format league. It has a vision and statement itself. This is the first year we are having the Women T20 League as well. Women also plays a very critical role in our entire ecosystem. It is not just a platform to be created for the boys. At the same time, what are we doing for our women cricketer? I think Mumbai Cricket Association took that step. If we are having the T20 Mumbai League for women, men's, we should have for women also.
Thanks for joining us, Rajdip. You're the governing council chairman for the T20 Mumbai League. Let's start small. Let's start with what are your expectations out of the league? It's just begun. What is the end goal that you guys are looking for?
Tanush, thank you for having me here. I think the vision is very clear when we started the league, like even in 2018 when the league got started, the season one for the men's. And we were very clear, we really need to create a world-class platform for our domestic players who play for clubs, players who play for Ranji Trophy, and many of them who play for IPL also. But I think the idea, the kind of talent Mumbai has, there are thousands of players who are part of Mumbai Cricket Association, play different age group cricket, but they need to have some kind of a platform where they can go and showcase their talent, so that the scouting team of whether it's Ranji Trophy or IPL or India, they should be noticed. And I think that is one vision we had very clear. How many players from Mumbai can also participate in IPL or India but we really need to create a same platform as what IPL is all about, and I think we somehow got the success this year and previous years also, and we really spent good time as well as money, energy, everything, so that the league should look like an IPL league. So I think our vision is very clear: to give a platform to our players, so that they can showcase their talent and they should get noticed in the global arena.
What is the core focus? Build and nurture for the IPL franchises, especially the Mumbai Indians or the state team? And how would you measure growth further down the line?
It's nothing related with the Mumbai Indians or so. It is all about a platform, a competitive platform, a platform where players are playing along with some of the players who played for India. In this league, there are 8 Indian players also part of different franchisee. So somebody like Surya sharing dressing room with a young kid, and they can learn a lot from this stalwarts also. I think the idea is how much they can learn from this from these stalwarts. So I think that's one focus. The cricket is a very, very competitive game now, and very, very intense as well. So I think intensity of the game is increased to another level. I remember 10 to 15 years down the line, we used to have a 50-over match and 220 is a very good score. Now we get to 50 to 17, 20 over. That is a kind of scale. The game has changed the way, but I think that requires lots of mindset, lots of preparation, and in that such case, if a team is playing, a young boy is playing with all these players, they get lots of learning. And I think idea is to create a platform, first visibility for themselves, along with the learning, how much they can learn from these players. There can be a match situation, for a bowler, like is 6 ball 14 run, and for a batsman 6 ball 35 run. And if he's playing along with Surya, I think he can learn a lot that how Surya thinks in those situations, how a captain like Ajinkya Rahane thinks in those situations. So overall idea, the vision, if you see the focus, is like to create a entire ecosystem of exposure to our players, and that's exactly where we are today.
Mumbai, I mean, you mentioned this. Mumbai has a rich cricketing culture, from the lowest level, age group cricket, to club, to state, to the franchises and everything. How do you ensure the league strengthens that culture rather than becoming just another short format tournament that we have a lot like throughout the country?
So I think Mumbai Cricket Association is indeed not looking as a another format league. It has a vision and statement itself. I think when we thought about this is the first year we are having the Women T20 League as well. So women also plays a very critical role in our entire ecosystem. It is not just a platform to be created for the boys. At the same time, what are we doing for our women cricketer? I think Mumbai Cricket Association took that step. If we are having the T20 Mumbai League for women, men's, we should have for women also, so that the women also get the equal opportunity to perform and do well along with the India players. And there are many India players also participating in women team as well. So I think it is not another short format game. It's a very different as compared to any other state. Probably you can say that if you see the impact we are creating in today's game era, I think we have seen players coming forward and performing and playing against Indian. And I think a classic example, Surya Yadav got bowled by a small player who's playing F division or C division team. It is a great achievement for that player also, right? So I think this is how we really need to create that mindset. Everything is possible at Mumbai Cricket Association if you're really hardworking and you do your basics right.
How does this league help in taking a young boy from an under 14 level, under 16 level to the clubs and to this level now? How do you in the real scheme of things, how do you sort of find that gap, bridge that gap?
It's very clear when we started with our option plan. The first thing we said, every team should have minimum two under 19 player. Okay, then emerging player is under 23 players. And we made sure that every playing 11 should have one under 19 player as a part of the playing 11, which means that under 19 player is a must for every team to let him play. It is not that just took somebody or he's just sitting doing nothing and just spending his time. He should be equally part of the matches, and it is mandatory for all the team to take one player during the match time. So I think this and emerging players like under 23 players, you need to have a minimum 2 or 3 under 23 players, then Ranji players, and then IPL or India like icon players. So I think we've made it very clear that what are we trying to achieve out of this? Is that another league just to think about commercial angle? No, it is not like that way. It is every age group should get an equal opportunity to be part of the league. Is a motive of our, I think, of this league.
Commercial aspect is not the main point, but it is very important to keep the competition going. So how much of a focus is that, and how do you balance? I mean, I say that especially because there is a women's competition also, and that is something that we don't see in other state T20 leagues.
Right now, to run a league, you need money, right?
Yeah.
And you need franchisee fees, you need people to spend. So, and everywhere you need sponsorship also. So commercially, a league is only viable if you have a good amount of sponsorship, good brand of sponsors. So I think this year we got a title sponsor, we got a co-sponsor, we got a league sponsor, we got associate sponsor. At least people started seeing a value, because if they're spending say 5 crore or 10 crore or 2 crore, the kind of mileage they're getting out of this league, because there are 8-10 India player also coming, their logos are there, they're like what they can get at 20-30 crore, they're getting much lower value with this league. Covered on Hotstar, covered on Star Sports, that's another mileage they get on. So I think commercial angle is definitely, if I say there's no commercial piece attached to it, no, there is indeed a commercial piece. There are franchisee owners, everybody wants to make money, everybody wants to create a valuation. I think the way the league is now, we are season 1 for the women and the season 4 for the men. I think next 2-3 season you will see this league will be commercially much viable, and largest probably on a state level leagues as well.
Just to talk about the women's aspect, Ajinkya and I obviously had that vision when you had come on board. So on the whole, when we talk about the women's competition, where is the roadmap when you see that competition?
If you see the women cricketers in Mumbai and play multiple club level also, and there are almost 300 to 400 or maybe more than 500 women cricketer playing in different age groups in Mumbai today, right? If I really stick to just 3 teams, I'm not doing the justice. Probably the next year we are going to add one more women team along with the men's team also, because we really want to make sure there are more players get opportunity, they come to platform like this and perform. So idea is very clear. We are going to add one more team next year for women, because we definitely believe that women league is very critical for Mumbai Cricket Association, and we can We can just create a platform for them. So we have a very clear vision for next 2 or 3 years down the line, what exactly we want to achieve, and we are working towards that.
Another league in the ISPL as a team owner. So, in that ownership capacity, how much of a learning from there have you taken here, and sort of also understood the ecosystem maybe better?
Apart from that, I'm a tech founder. I founded a company. I'm a businessman. I know how the business works. I know what are the things required. So it is not a great. I think it's not all learning came from ISPL. Being a team owner, you have a different experience, and running a league, you need a different experience because you need to work with multiple people, and you need to understand owner side, association side, and then there are decisions need to be made. Me coming from the corporate background of 22, 25 years of experience of building a large company out of India, a global company out of India, it's really experience for me, and I think it really didn't took much time for me to understand how to build a league and how to run a league. So I will say that my past experience coming from the corporate background has added more advantage to me to take things smoothly rather than what I have learned from my league. Because as a team owner, you have a very less to contribute than running a league.
From your perspective, 5 years from now, what would you say makes the T20, the Mumbai T20 League as a success? Not just commercially, but also in terms of what you represented for a player that is coming from a very small locality.
We always have this mantra: player first. Our players are our asset as an association. Whatever we are today because of our players, and I think we work to make sure they get nurtured well, they get equal opportunity. They've been highlighted in a various way. But I think what we'll achieve in 5 years down the line is a very clear vision. We want to make sure this league gets bigger and bigger, and more players get opportunity. And apart from that, commercially angle voice also like media rights to satellite rights. I think there are many things which needs to be worked out in next 2 to 3 years down the line. I'm very early in this stage right now, but I'm already working for a 2 to 3 year plan, maybe a 5 year plan. What are the things required to be one of the most successful state level league after IPL? That's exactly the vision is all about.